Okay, BookTube, so we are not downstairs, but we are in my bedroom. What a weird way to start a video, but we are going to talk about my plan going forward for the next year. And that is to join in with Ali, almost, kind of, maybe, sort of. And we are going to try to dwindle down our physical TBR, which is, when I say out of hand, it is very out of hand, and I am starting to become alarmed that we may all perish in a landslide of books at some point in 2023. So we need to make a change, and we're going to start with the TBR cart. So I'm going to show you guys the plan, okay? Here's the plan. This is the TBR cart, and I take pictures of it, and it looks awesome after I've organized it, but we have our vintage 1990s Buffalo Bills seats. Down here, I will pull some of these out and show you, but this is my books that have been sent to me from small pub or indie authors that I have fallen severely behind. Then here is just free choice books that I decided that I wanted to put up here. These are pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. And then here are books that I've started and not finished, and it is completely overflowing. We're gonna make it look a little better here for a second. So yeah, I have started almost all of these have bookmarks in them, aside from these back here. So I apparently pulled this out. I pulled this out. Also this. And this. So these are on the top shelf. So these need to get to very quickly. Next. So we have Stephen King's most recent book. Want to get to this in the wintertime, please. That's what we need to do. We have the next in the Atlas series by Olivia Blake. I picked this up. Definitely want to read it. Edgar Allan Poe's poems. Never read them. I definitely need to. This is an illustrated version, so that'll be pretty dope. I want to read that. Nice end papers. We got to do this. Sci-fi, three-body problem. I just have been wanting to read this book for so dang long that it's got to be on the TBR. That is a horrible angle, but it's just we need to get to these, you know. So there's those. We have The Last House on Needless Street, Red Mars. This is actually really good so far. I don't know why I haven't finished it. Halfway through Crazy Food Truck #2. This is a manga, so it's backwards. Backwards to Us in America. Great book cover so far. Halfway through this, High Rise Invasion 1 and 2. Don't know why I stopped. This, America and the Cult of the Cactus Boots. Absolute must read so far. I was enjoying this. Have no idea why I haven't finished it. Love Stranger Things. Got to read the first book that they released. Hidden Pictures, also enjoying this. I was halfway through that. Have no idea why I stopped. This, 4 or 5 chapters in. Same with this one, The Icarus Plot. Here we are, though. It's on the TBR shelf. This is what I'm saying. I need to finish all these. We have our free choice shelf, which I need to add some to. I think there's even books behind it. So behind it, we had this book, The Shadow of the Gods, which apparently I put a bookmark in and never started it. And then we have The Last Watch. So these are going to go back on the free choice bookshelves. Some sci-fi and fantasy. Then we have some poetry. Okay, we have this. This is a short story and poetry, kind of sci-fi fantasy type collection that is put out by The Dead Machine. I don't know. I got it though. So there's that. We got Crow Calls 1. Crow Calls 2. I should probably count all these and tell you how many I got to read. Bada boom, this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be at all times reading one poetry book, one free choice book, and then, which is going to be these. I got to get to these before I start other free choice books. This is the problem. I have an addiction. This is a book addiction. So I'm going to be reading one of those and then like a self-pub, independently published book. I should have read this like forever ago. So we got that, no anesthetic. I think this is a good plan though, right? So a poetry book and then a book for review that's indie or small press. We're just gonna zoom in over here. Got Aaron Dries, got Joseph Sale. We got some more Erie River Press. We got Cuts You Up. We got another Aaron Dries. We got Nothis. We got this freaking awesome looking book that I need to read by C.M. Forrest. We got Brian Eastman. Just all of these. I gotta read all of these, you know? I want to read this for like ever. So yeah. That's the plan. We're gonna be more organized here. We're gonna finish these. At one point I'm gonna be reading one manga, a poetry book, one of my already started books, and then a review book. That way, so that's 4 things. But that's just how I operate. I have to be reading like 4 things at once for some reason. But we're gonna have fun with it and try to be more organized and finish stuff. So I'm gonna count all these on this TBR shelf, and I'm not allowed to buy a book until we address this situation. So yeah, guys. That's the plan here, BookTube. I hope you guys are ready, and we're gonna hold each other accountable. All right, it's like AA, but for bookish people. You know, this is my crack. This is my crack, guys. Yeah, because this is not even what's downstairs. Downstairs is even crazier. I got bins at this point. I need to start selling books as I finish them, and yeah, I mean, it's a pretty sweet book cart. But we got to dwindle it down, friends. We got to dwindle it down. All right, well, don't work too hard. It's been Working Man Reads. I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. Peace.